After half a century of shaping the very foundation of one of television's most enduring institutions, Saturday Night Live's beloved Carpenter, affectionately known as Demo, is hanging up his tool belt. For 50 years, Demo has been the silent architect behind thousands of iconic sketches, live cold opens, and unforgettable comedy moments. Now, as he retires, generations of cast, crew, and fans are pausing to honor the legacy of a man who helped build the magic, literally, from the ground up. Born Dominic Demo Moretti in Queens in 1950, Demo started in television carpentry during the early 70s, working odd jobs around NBC studios. When Saturday Night Live launched in 1975, he was hired to assist with the very first episode. No one could have guessed he'd go on to become one of the show's longest-tenured and most beloved crew members. "He's as much a part of SNL as life from New York," said Lorne Michaels in a rare public statement. What Demo brought to this show wasn't just craftsmanship, it was heart. He made the impossible happen every week. Indeed, the pace of SNL is brutal. Sets are designed, constructed, and dismantled all within a matter of days. Demo was the wizard behind the curtain, often called upon to build everything from a realistic Oval Office in hours to a haunted mansion that could fall apart on cue. His nickname, Demo, originated not from demolition, but from his uncanny ability to build complex demo models on the fly. Perfect, scaled prototypes he'd sketch on napkins and bring to life in hours. Colin Jost recalls one particularly memorable moment. "We had this sketch set in a 1920s speakeasy with this elaborate rotating bar wall. No one could figure out how to build it in time, except Demo. The guy designed the whole mechanism out of reclaimed studio plywood and an old office chair, and it worked like a charm on live TV." Over the years, Demo's name became synonymous with speed, precision, and a no-nonsense work ethic. But beyond his skills with wood and steel, he was a mentor to hundreds of young crew members. "Demo was the first person to teach me how to use a jigsaw," said Sarah Martinez, who joined this SNL set team in 2008. "He didn't just teach you how to do the job, he taught you how to care about doing it right." His workshop, tucked behind Studio 8H, became a kind of sanctuary, a place where ideas, laughter, and sometimes even late-night tears were shared over sawdust and blueprints. Cast members like Kenan Thompson and Kate McKinnon were known to pop in just to get his take on a sketch concept, or to hear one of his many backstage stories from the Belushi and Gilda days. "Demo's stories are like SNL gold," McKinnon once said. "If he ever writes a book, it'll be funnier than half the sketches we've done." And he'd build the shelf to put it on. At a private farewell held after the season finale, the current and former cast surprised Demo with a tribute sketch, a fake carpentry school infomercial featuring impersonations of him by nearly every cast member. He laughed, cried, and even corrected the way they held their tape measures. "It's not goodbye," he told the crew. "It's just a scene change." Now, at 74, Demo plans to move upstate with his wife of 45 years, Alina, and pursue his longtime dream, building handcrafted guitars. "I've been building stages for others my whole life," he said. "Time to make something that sings back." His absence will no doubt be felt in the bones of 30 Rockefeller Plaza. But like the best sets he's built, strong, reliable, and invisible to the eye, Demo's legacy will remain etched in every sketch, laugh, and standing ovation that echoes through Studio 8H. "People remember the stars," said Michaels, "but Demo was the frame that held them up."